rather to a core, but I don't have anywhere near the IP points that's going to require. So back to a brigade. Yeah, we're going to leave it alone for the moment, so we'll leave things as they are. Still building. Construction 1 turn for a museum in the new place. Truck station 1 turn and farm 1 turn. So more stuff coming online. Hey, SHQ, did those guys ever show up? Hey, they did show up. So finally, for management of models, infantry, foot 1, everywhere. All of them are now here. The only remaining existing units of the original foot soldier. So, close that out and just upgrade them. There we go, foot 2. Now they'll get shuffled back up to the front to the unit that the units that are currently missing their upgrade. Nope, not free. It's an upcoming game from VR Designs, Vic, who produced ATG Advanced Tactics Gold and the Decisive Campaigns games. Slitherine Matrix. So it's on. You can go look at it on Steam right now. It's just not available yet. It's in kind of preview release for some streamers to take a look at and bring to your guys' attention, so you can kind of get an idea of what it's like if it's something you'd be interested in. Only date I have heard as a potential release date is June-ish, somewhere in the same year that a month named June might occur, somewhere within that period of time. So that's the closest date I've heard. It's June-ish, but it's apparently going to get solidified a bit more in a few weeks. So keep an eye out. All right, let's continue. Damn, my metal and my IP, I just cannot get it to go up. Between that mass upgrade of all my base infantry and the road networks we've been trying to build and the buildings we've had to build to get the infrastructure for the trucks, it's an interesting balancing act, and where you put your points and what you concentrate on. Dictated a bit by the map, a bit by pressures of enemy units and fights you've got going on and all that. And I find all that great and interesting. But I continue to have issues with some maps like this, where I'm now 18 turns in. For 17 turns we were putting, or no, for about 14 turns we were putting a heavy percentage of my council budget into prospecting for resources, and not one single resource has popped up on the map. We should be seeing metal mines, iron mines, oil fields, rare earth mines. There's like 4 or 5 different things that should be showing up, and we haven't gotten one single one of them anywhere on our controlled area, which is ridiculous. That's what's really slowing me down. I mean, I'd be way further advanced if we weren't just nearly strangled. I mean, we had to struggle like hell just to find and get a hold of this one ruin to start getting any kind of metal production. We're trying to get a second one up, but then if I do that, it's going to strap my industry again for another several turns, and I won't be able to do anything. So it's a rough balancing act when the game just refuses to have the RNG have a little bit of mercy. Alright, so I don't think I have anything else I need to do right now. Our cash flow is holding in there. Oh, food. Can we sell food this round? Food! Sell the foods. Sell 1,000.
Affirmative.
Yeah, there's a difference between difficult and just Just random being random outside of the player controller agency constantly. I like difficulty. I don't like random for random's sake in my war games. Alright, no fights, 3 decisions. Anything fun? We unlocked one of the profile decisions. That's good. That'll give us, I think that has an inherent bonus for the workers. We discovered VidCom broadcasting as a possibility. Alright. Oh, look at that. Light tank. We discovered light tanks available. And a spy. Big. Oh yeah, ammo. I keep forgetting to do my ammo. Do that before I forget. Give me 500 ammo. I said 500. Hey.
Affirmative.
Alright, what decisions did we get? Incident with an overambitious order. What did you do now? Met the people of this small community way out in the middle of nowhere and promised them the same living standards as our populace enjoys within the span of a single month. And, well, frankly, well, we did not succeed to deliver. Really? The people now say I'm a bit of a buffoon. You are. You're an idiot who promised something you couldn't deliver. The populace of Odessa is angry, and there might well be some minor unrest. Yeah, what usually happens here with the minor unrest is part of that whole thing I don't like, where I have an event like this fire off, and then I critically fail the roll that's needed, and the minor unrest turns into like a full stage rebellion with districts on fire. The variances and the random sometimes is just crazy extreme. So, why oh why did you have to? He's already only at 51, so if I chastise him, he's going to drop further, and that's very bad for me right now. I can put up with some unrest. We got pretty firm control, so I might just if I support his actions, I can lower the fist value for a little bit of unrest. That actually might be a good thing for me. I'm trying to lower this so I can raise my mind attribute. So I think I'm actually going to take the unrest, the opportunity to lower this, and gain a little bit of favor with this guy.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, he gained 5 points. That helps. Get him to 56. And we lost the fist, which is also good, but we got unrest. Alright, that's fine. I think I can deal with that. Staff council with my my passel of misfit leaders that all suck. Cap 1, no skills. Cap 2, no skills. Cap 1, no skills. Good lord. It's just so bad. Try to bring somebody else in. What am I at? 78. I don't have any recruit options for another minor league. So no, we'll take the bad person. Priority. Order of battle priorities. So your order of battle works the same way as your research in that you have to discover a new order of battle is possible. Then you have to actually operationalize it. Basically, it's discover and research. It's the exact same process as the other texts. You got to discover a particular formation or grouping of brigades or regiments if possible. Once you've done that, then you have to research it so you can operationalize it. Then it will become available for me to use the raise form on, where I have those various choices. So that's what those do. Occupation and governance current priority. I'm a little fuzzier on what that one does, and I'm not real keen on postures right now, so I'm going to dump postures down to 15. I need to do a little more experimenting to learn exactly how those work and how to use them effectively. This one I don't know what it does. Let's put it at 25 for now. And I don't have any of these to operationalize, so we're gonna ditch that one quite a bit. Yeah, those are fine. We'll leave those. Well, actually, let's lock it. Let's go 25. Alright, there we go.
Roger that.
Give that a try. I want to discover some OOB. All done fiddling. So, final check. Did everybody get back okay? Infantry. The original version that was set to obsolete. There is not a single unit of it in any of my groups. Foot 2. We've got it all. So we've got 9,000 of the upgraded units, basically, and 300 in reserve, ready to go for replacement of lost. I need to get that reserve built up a little further. Definitely not going to be enough if we get in any kind of a serious fight. But everybody's upgraded into the new Foot 2 infantry version. So at least that's accomplished. That's a pretty massive upgrade, I think. Right up until I fight this major and he wanders in with some stuff that just puts me to shame. All right, so for assets, everything's done and upgraded. Transport hub, they finished the farm and the school. That scout station's up. We should be getting some pretty good civ bonuses from some of these. We've got quite a few of the infrastructure stuff up now, so hopefully we get some upgrades and I can keep pushing my BP points up. The other one, we're finishing a museum apparently. Light industry. Got the bureaucrat offices and the recycling center that I built. Oh, that's once again I've forgotten that I can upgrade these individually. I can go here, construct, government, and see, it's the civ level 2. I need to get that civ level 2 up so we can make the next big leap. Bureaucracy points for funding our governmental stuff. All right, what happened up here? Hey, guy. Okay, still in, huh? He hasn't taken the miner yet. All right, we'll keep running. What is up with that being red like that? Dome farm? Is that another city up there that I didn't know about? Alright. Yep. We'll take as many rounds as they let me have to try to capture territory. This is inconvenient. The guy got around my little line. And I don't want to declare war on him, but I don't want to let him keep wandering around and screwing up my zone. I want to pull this guy out, get him on the end of the line somehow. Or I want to smash him flat and then just march across to grab all this stuff. I might actually try it. I might try a smash him flat maneuver. We wait around. Right now, I really have no idea how this matchup is going to go. Too far outside of my current experience with the game. I have another militia unit here. I could start racing up north as well, or even get over to the far side of this guy. Pull the whole line up, try to surround him. So, but yeah, I just don't know if full strength unit now, these guys are going to do well against this kind of thing, and what strength I need to rely. Can't get the combat odds information screens until I declare the war. No, I think it's better to just keep trying to do an emergency scoop of territory. Maybe I can get this miner down to a hollowed out shell before he conquers the capital. I'll somehow, by a miracle, be able to keep some of this terrain. I'll just let this guy do whatever he wants to float. Let's shift the line. Bring him out. That way we've got a continuous line at least to there. These guys are definitely going to go out of supply now. I'll leave the rest alone. You guys, are you doing any good sitting on there? I think I still want you. Same with you. Alright, what do we got? A little bit of supply. Hey, we can actually move. Wow, he's tracing it from this point, huh? Drops suddenly right there. So if I can at least move to that point, we'll get a fairly significant supply up. Let's do that. Get out of here for the moment. Assuming here would be good as well. If that, let's go there. Get rid of that. You get. All right. So I definitely want that. I want to know if this dead ends. Here. It's going to have a land wraparound. I wonder if it's impossible to have water right to the edge of the map. I don't think I've ever seen it. Maybe I have and I didn't really pay attention. Oh, I still don't have it? Really? Oops. Oh, well. Alright, I screwed that up a bit. Should have moved into there. Thought I'd already captured it. You didn't get full supply. Almost got it all scouted at least. Anything? Oh, God. This is so ridiculous. So many specials hiding right along the bottom edge. Got the bass, we got the ruins, we got the luxury resort, we got the cyber robots, we got the just so many things hiding way down the bottom. From up here, nothing. Nothing. Big old piles of nothing. Nothing. All hanging out right along the bottom edge of the map. Yeah. Alright, well, so done. Let's see. Yes. Root move. Only get to there. I don't think I can get this group down there. That's a large looking group, whoever they are. Tempted to send a spy down there. Really don't want to. I'm gonna end up moving both of these and the army group adjacent just so I can see what's in here. Yeah, get it done. Come here, you. Construct road. Dirt. Yep, right to there. Alright, we've completed our road. Next turn, we'll be able to build another recycling center. I gotta decide, am I gonna try to run a road down to the south side here? We do have things, but these special hex assets I only need to get in my zone of control. I don't need to actually run a road to get their benefit. There are downsides to having them so far away from the city centers, though. I'm going to start picking up negative modifier for bureaucratic strain based on how far away these things are. And this zone actually controls most of what I've just uncovered. Might have to redraw these zone lines, like I mentioned earlier. Alright, moved. Somebody slowed me down. Somebody had less action points. Big reason supply. Somebody got left out, and therefore couldn't. Yeah, not gonna worry. So done. I think that's it for the movement. The resources on the left, sure. We got a few different screens of info showing. These are the profiles. Kind of think of them as the political leanings of the people in your empire and your government focuses. So there's a rock paper scissors kind of strength relationships to all of these, and each one corresponds to a big tree of abilities here. So, for example, meritocracy is one I'm trying to keep high, and it has this list of bonuses. As you raise it, it unlocks these various options. So I have fully unlocked these two. If I can get to that number to 60, it'll start to try to unlock this one. This is the 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, basically. So the further out to the right you go, the more powerful these abilities get. But they put pressure on each other so that you can't have all of them high at any particular time. So you'll notice these little arrows, it's basically a circle. So this puts pressure on that. So as this raises, it forces that lower because they can't equal more than 100. So there's not a lot of room left between these two. This one puts pressure on this one, and this one puts pressure on this one. So the arrows dictate which direction the pressure is applied. Like I said, kind of a rock, paper, scissors arrangement. So again, here, 59 and 40, there's no wiggle room there. So this one is applying slow pressure that reduces this one to give more room for this one to continue to grow. Although, this is pretty close. If I could get that to say 60, 40, 40, that's like the optimal solution. That's probably the absolute best you could hope for if you weren't going for some really high-end bonuses from one thing or another. Because that would allow me to unlock the level 60 version of that, and then each of the level 40 versions of both of the others. And I think that's the best you can possibly be, to unlock multiple things at once. But if you want that juicy stuff on the far right of that category, you gotta sacrifice the ability to pursue the others. But these are just the main resources. So food and water. Water we have in basically infinite supply on this particular map because we're on a lake with lots of water. And the world generation, when it occurred, help, planetary statistics, it built us just about an Earth 2. So there are no respiratory hazards. It's basically an oxygen normal environment with a mix that's perfectly habitable for humans of all the various gases. It's got no biohazards. It's got very minor insufficiencies in the terran agricultural toxicity levels. We can't eat the aliens. There's no nutritional value if we find any aliens. I don't think there are any because I haven't seen any yet. But there's lots of rain. Rainfall is regular. So water is pretty much a non-issue unless I get way too many farms built. Food was our problem, so we built a bunch of food generation stuff, farms and so on, to get our food up. Oil, which I don't know where I'm getting my oil. If you've been watching a little bit, I've been complaining that I don't have a single resource that has shown up on the map. Normally, you put funds into a particular category of your government bureaucracy, and they go out and they prospect for raw materials. So you'll find mineral deposits, iron deposits, or metal deposits, rare earth deposits, and so on. And you can build a mine on them, and you get stuff out of them. Not a single thing has appeared in my map so far. I've been majorly hosed by the RNG on raw just resources. But that's oil, that's ammo, which I'm manufacturing as needed out of my industrial points and my metal supply. That is metals, just regular old metals. That's one of the major roadblocks I'm encountering is too many of the things I need to do cost huge amounts of metal, and I just can't get it done because there are none. IP, industrial capacity points. It's not an actual item, it's more of a capacity. It's listed as a number that does store, but you can't buy it, you can't sell it. So that's another super important one. These two are the most important nearly. Power, which I have absolutely no use for, but I keep finding power generators that do me nothing. Absolutely no good to me until much later in the gameplay. Nukes, radioactives, haven't found any of those. Recruits, these are just people that I'm recruiting in my cities that I'm converting from regular population to military recruits that I'm holding in reserve currently in anticipation of doing a big troop draw up. I'm going to raise some large formations, so I need a big supply of troops. And/or I'm expecting to kill off a lot of my troops with bad decisions and poor fights, and I'll need replacements. That's what these are. Colonists, this is for moving people from one place to another, city to city-wise. So I can recruit colonists in one place, and you'll see the number build up, and then I can send them other places if I need to transfer population around. Rare earths, that's one of the raw materials that is not appearing on my map anywhere. Machinery, or machines. This can be manufactured or found through various random events, or you can purchase it on the open market. And finally, high-tech parts. I don't have any now. I think I had some and sold them. They're used for later manufacturing, and I believe can also be manufactured yourself once you get certain things. So that's pretty much the resource list. Some you can make, some you can't. Some you get screwed by the RNG, which I am currently enjoying a royal screwing by the RNG. It is absolutely ridiculous to me, given my previous gameplay, that I have this amount of the world mine, and I haven't seen not one single piece of any resource be found. And the first 4 of the special zone hex things that I don't have to do anything special with were all energy production. They're all geothermal energy, giving me the one resource I could care less about. So I got pretty hosed. We're making do. We're trying to make the best of a bad situation in regards to the resources. I suspect, though, that as soon as I get into a scrum with this major just to my north, who's currently trying to take out that miner, that I'm going to get a rude awakening about the actual power levels. Actually, let's do this. We haven't looked at the victory thing. So it's round 19. We haven't looked at the victory chart yet. Let's go look at it and see what it says in regards to how we're doing. So reports, overviews, victory overview. It says we're in number 1. It says we're in number 1. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. Huh. I've actually got the highest populace, do I? And 5% of the zone. And the guy that we're next to is the guy that's in 3rd. 3.8 victory score to my 7. 5.2. I theoretically almost doubled his pop. And doubled his... I see, there's no way I've doubled his zone percent. No way. That guy's about equivalent to me just from what I know he has. I don't know where these numbers come from. Because that's him right here. He's at least as big as this section right here. And I've got this section. So I am maybe a little bigger, especially with what I just did, this little land grab I'm doing currently. While he's trying to take the capital out, I'm trying to steal a bunch of the land from the miner while he's got them occupied, but before he converts it all to himself. As soon as he conquers that capital, it all converts to him. So I'm just madcap racing in there to grab all the land I can before that happens. So yeah, I got more land than him, but I bet you his is worth more than mine. So that particular metric I don't put much faith in, because my 10% of the map sucks. No, this tile here is held by a different miner, so he's not going to get that. That's a different control for a different miner. There's a miner right here in this little southern area that this section here he would get unless I can block it off and then take it before he converts. It just depends. It's a little weird the way it works, but I'm just trying to rush units in here and grab stuff before it all converts. Maybe I'll be able to keep it, maybe I won't. I haven't tried this kind of long-range theft of land and property before. We'll see how well it works out. It could also be that he's worried about stuff further away on his borders, and once he eliminates this, he says, huh, look at that guy to the south. It really doesn't have much. So he may finish that fight off and turn his full attention to me, and I'll be caught out in way out of position situation and just get hammered. So good times. I'm looking forward to it. I need to get into a big old scrum with a major, because I have no idea how effective they operate, and if the AI that runs them and controls their troop movements and their fighting, just how good it is. I'm needing to see that. Even if it's seeing it from the bad side of the equation, I need to see how it does and how it works. So, yeah, that's the situation. I think I'm just going to hold another turn. Not going to do anything too messy. Accumulate some more points. Only spend what I absolutely have to propagate a few things. This is the only one I'm now worried about. I don't think I can get my army group onto that stack without running another road south. I just don't think I can do it. And if they're not going to give me any resources down here, I have no reason to run the road south, because as soon as I eliminate this guy, I'll no longer need that road, and it'll be just a total waste of IP. But I don't have any other way of doing it. They're apparently happy to just sit there. They haven't moved. So, yeah. God, this one guy is keeping me from moving all these other units way forward. Why are you so slow, damn it? Y'all like rested the same. It has to be a vagary of the resupply. I must be bottlenecking my supply, and somebody didn't get all their stuff. They're out of fuel or whatever, and they can't move as far as everybody else. Because I'm trying to move them as a group. They're slowing the whole group down. Bottlenecks? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Red and black is bad. There's bottlenecks. So that's exactly what happened. I just don't have the supply. I don't have the network. I need more trucks, more power, more capacity. Some supply points would probably help as well. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll put a supply point out here just to see how well that helps. Yeah, let's do that. What the heck? I haven't built one of those yet. Let's turn that back off. Well, no, actually, let's turn it back on. And go at this point here, where it's... Yeah, I get confused. I still don't fully understand this setup because it shows these smaller percentages, like here, then it's 100% here. But it's two different percentages on the tile. Oh, this is the remain now, because then it goes 36 to 100. I thought that was connected to this. Even here, 100, 8800. What? I'm still struggling to figure out a few of the niggly piggly vagary details of some of these systems. It's not straightforward. I'm going to put a supply point in here regardless, so let's do that. Construct, logistics, supply point's pretty cheap, 50-50, one round. So let's do that.
Copy that.
See how much of an effect that has, if any. Okay. I think I'm done. Remember anything strategic I needed to work on. Got 2 spies saved up, 78 points. Alright, yeah, let's try to throw another spy here. He might have killed my last one.
Copy that.
Success. Didn't double it though, so we didn't get the extra. How many spies do I have? Just the one again. So just the one we just put in. Ouch. It's hard to keep the spies in there. I need to send them in waves or groups. If I can get the spy council unlocked, I can start getting spies in discount packs of 3 and 6. Economy size. Get the Costco spy purchases. I'm gonna hold on. All right, let's go to turn 20. See what happens. What you gonna do to me, turn 20? All right, no fighting, 2 decisions. Any lucky events? We got state companies. That'll help. New fate stratagem pack. Hey, civ level! Finally! Finally! Now we can start doing those other ones I've been roadblocked on. I'm still going to be short of materials, but at least it's not holding me up because of the civ level. Now the bureaucratic offices are going to open up. So I got 2 different places I can do the level 2 bureaucratic offices to really super skyrocket my BP. So we have more funds for all these governmental councils that are trying to do stuff for us. Attract free folk. 30. Campaign to sell the great life in our cities. I see. Increase migration of free folk from their little outlying villages into our cities. What do we got? National budget allocation. So yes, this time again. I've been holding them pretty steady and equal to each other. I don't think I really have a priority of one over another right now, so I'm just gonna leave it the same. We don't upset anybody by dropping their budget. Oh, our spies have found info. Oh, look at this. We get to play Kingmaker and pass along some bribe or some blackmail material to a faction of our choice. Turn that off for a sec. Regimes. So this is the guy that we're next to, that we're dealing with. What do you got for party? You got UF, United Force, Economic Voter Group, and the Democratic League is vastly outweighing. Probably should have gotten this detail a little earlier. Look at his tech level, culture level, admin level. I think that higher than mine? I might have to go look at mine. I don't know if that's higher than mine. I think I'm gonna hand it off to the economic voter.
Yes, sir.
That is it there. All right, we still have money. Speaking of which, it's been a while since I looked at our cash flow. Yeah, we're still running a deficit, so we're getting money elsewhere occasionally from probably forced sales of food and water and things like that. Get a sudden influx. All right. How about zones? Anybody decide to finally find a resource? Nope, just water. And again, nope, absolutely nothing. I can't get over this kind of stuff. I keep constantly running into this. It's random stuff just hammering me. And our personnel still suck. We haven't had any real change of personnel, so they're all still pretty bad. 4 pages. 2 reserve pool members, a capacity 1, capacity 2. Alright, done with that part. How's this going up here? So it looks like he still hasn't taken it. Wish I could have controlled the road here. Unfortunately, it happened. Oh, the robots have decided to fall back, have they? Well, that makes my life a lot easier. These guys are still green, but he went black finally. So we're going to have to pull him back towards some supply. Keep pushing forward with the rest. I could have sworn there was something, can't remember exactly where, but there was something over here that was a pretty big benefit. And he's got some troops over here still, huh? Well, that's going to be a problem, because he's going to be able to move that trooper around, reconquer territory. Thought they would have all been helping with the capital defense. Hey there, buddy. That's what I need. That right there, I think that is the best one you can get in the game. And of course, it was nowhere near me. Small degraded AF, that stands for automated factory. What the ancients consider small is actually extremely humongous for our times. The problem is this automated factory spawning several square kilometers is in ruins and severely degraded. However, it has some minor systems operational and a sizable production capability. Plus 80 IP. That is massive, even now. Even for me now, that is just ridiculously massive. We're going to get into some fights over this. Yeah, this is going to cause some fights. That is the best thing you can get. If you can ever find one of these early game, that's like finding the Galactic Republic 400 strong machine gun and infantry guys. That's the eureka for the random hex bonus placements. What did I get? I got geothermal energy, geothermal energy, geothermal energy, another geothermal energy, and a brothel. That's what I got. But no, this guy's got brothels. He's got the best resource bonus in the game. Assuming I can get there. I'm not even sure that's his. I don't think that is his. I think that belongs to somebody else. Not aligned. I'll be able to take it if it's not aligned, but I'm not quite there. Can't move. Done moving. Needs resupply. These guys. What to do? What to do? Keep moving forward, I guess. Keep squeezing these guys down further and further. Keep gaining territory I can hopefully keep. Can't gain much there, and I don't want to break my line. Fill the gap. Can't get over there, and I'm going to start getting out of range of my road network. Can't affect that any. Oh. Yeah, it's weird they collapsed back the way they did. Alright, I'm just going to keep putting pressure. At some point I may just pull the trigger and try to finish these guys. What have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the 5. Yeah, 5 plus then, yeah, the GRE. Alright, that's the full power of my real military right there. Yeah, if they open up an opportunity where they don't have them all side by side, if I get a gap, I may step into the gap and then try to finish one of these guys. Just declare the war, sweep across, because I need to get this done. They only have this much territory. It only goes to there. They don't have a capital that I'm aware of or anything, so the big benefits are the yet another brothel and the ruins right here that I can drop a recycler on for another small amount of metal. Or, yay, look, another gas turbine. More energy. Yeah, that's what I really am after. I'm after that energy pot. Yeah, if I'm going to declare the fight, I'm not going to declare the fight while I'm depleted on action points. Alright, all done, all done, all done. Oh, look at that. So that's why I didn't take it. So once again, I have a problem where I've got I got to use my entire big army group to deal with this little tiny group. Need to get these guys identified. Either cyber robot for military research points. I think they're going to force me to send a road down this way. Two, three, four, five hex specials in this little tiny corner. None of which I'm particularly excited about still. Could run a road diagonal down from like here straight down. If I get it to like here, so 3 spaces or so, I think I'll have enough to be able to supply most of this for the amount of time I need. In anticipation of possibly later branching it to the ruins, or if there's anything else over here. Let's do that. Road. There for now. Yeah. Wait, we branch diagonally down this way of this area. Good enough. Alright. I want to group move again. I'm a little tiny bit worried he's going to step out and come mess with me. But we got the major problem over here, and I got the other units. So I can get over there. So 1 round, I might be able to get these 2 units surrounding the back side and spread the rest out in the front. But it's going to be at least 2 rounds to get prepped. Try to bombard. Yeah, it's going to be like 3 or 4 rounds still before I can finish that thing, whatever it is. So, done, 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 done. I think that's it for the troops. Money's holding okay. Can we trade? Sell food. Sell the food. We're gaining 540. Yes.
Affirmative.
So if I'm running a surplus and I can sell food semi-often, I should probably be buying up all the metals every round. 1,000 credits. Never mind. 3.14 per, huh? Yeah, I can't afford that. Not really a meaningful amount. It's the price is too high. Won't be able to do that. Man, I want that. I want that factory something fierce. That is such a massive upgrade in your potential. And you don't have to even connect to it. All you have to do is get it in your zone and keep it in your zone, and you get 80 points of IP, which is stupid good if you happen to get it early. Time to try another archaeology attempt. We're up to plus 70 on our difficulty, so we're now at 55% chance to find something. And do I do it with the zone now that I've extended, or the backside? Let's try the main one. Let's try Odessa. We'll try again. We haven't succeeded at one of these yet, and it has yet to tell me no. There's no resources to find. God, I failed again. Just so many fail. I am so full of fail. All right, this is increase zones population, persuade, test on the skill points again, and we gotta. No, I'll hold it. Not gonna reduce troop morale by 20% right now. Yeah, to do that. The governors are doing fine. We haven't checked in our cities recently, so 55.76. That's not great. I might need to actually pump some more money into the economy here to try to get the population happiness up. High unrest. It's almost gone. It's coming down. Products and services. Yeah, I need to pump some more money into this one. 74. This isn't best either. Talk to both of you guys. Fine. How? Budget. More for the.
Copy that.
In. Try to click an increment of 1, and the whole bar fills up. Workers here. You're doing okay. Yeah.
Copy that.
Alright, that'll infuse some cash into their private economy so they can get some more infrastructure buildings put up. And what turn are we on? This is turn round 20. Let's another state. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it right here for the night. We're 20 rounds in. Things are starting to roll. Biggest problem, just the one and only problem, resources. Game just radically screwing me on resources. Look at our spies. Look at our spies. What are you showing me, spies? He's got a recycling center being built. He's got A recycling 3? Oh man, I am so toast. I am so toast. Oh, recycling 3. What's it take for me to build a recycling 3? I don't even know if I can get to a recycling 3. Recycling 2 we can do. Costs 2 rounds of 125 IP at 50. So 250 IP and 100 metal. And it ups the output to 80 metal, but doubles the output. So we got to look at his road network. So he's got roads all the way back here. So I think that is the actual extent of his area. So I swear he's as big as I am. Maybe the land rush here, but I think he's got more than me. So I wonder if this report is actually accurate when it shows his victory overview. He's still listed in 3rd, and I'm still doubled up on him. So I don't know. Yes. All right, but I got distracted there. Thanks for watching, everybody. I am done. I'm about to hit 8 hours, and I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm going to go get some food and give a little zombie dog a pet, maybe go for a walk, stretch the legs, all that good stuff. But thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream and the game Shadow Empire. Man, I want to love it. I really do. There's just still a few things about it that I have issues with in some of the design decisions, but I'm trying to work around them so everybody can get a good look at it and a fair shake at it. And you can make your own decisions. If the things that bother me don't bother you, then great. If you agree with me, then maybe we can get some changes made. Who knows? But I'll be back on tomorrow with some more streaming. Maybe Shadow Empire again. I'll have to take a look. I don't have anything slotted in quite yet, so if you have a preference, let me know.